YouTube, what is up with y'all today? This is Nail Goodfella Nail, coming through with another sneaker review. I've been copping like crazy, man. You know what? I've been contemplating on actually doing that video, but I'm gonna have to go look at my previous videos to make sure I pull out the correct kicks and all that stuff. I know I got the navy blue Nike Air More Up Tempo 96s. I know the those black ones, the all black ones. They looking kind of nice though. They looking kind of hittable, like Flavor said. They looking kind of hittable. But we taking it down to the jungle today, man. And we also taking it back to 87. And I'm surprised they did not put an Air Max bubble in this shoe. I read the stats on this shoe, not the statistics, but the specs. Crazy fly flames. But for the most part, I think Tinker actually made this shoe a stunt whip. And one of the things that I do like about the Sneakers app as well is that it actually gives you the brief history on the kick. So yeah, that's definitely fly. I like little shit like that. I'm a nerd for sneakers, so it is what it is. I like the creative process. I like the story behind it, everything. So right here, what we got is the Nike Air Safari joints. Now they also dropped the all black, triple black colorway next to this. I want to go OG, okay? So the colors is black, and Monarch, but I might just title the video OG 87, you know what I mean? Nike Air Safari OG 87, sweet potato pie. Cause like, man, looking at these, first I'm gonna do my overview, then I'm gonna bring out a kick to like compare this with and all that stuff, man. I believe this will be a nice comparison with what the kick I'm gonna compare it with. The prints might be slightly different, but it inspires some shit. Okay, so this is the kick right here. Obviously, these sold out. These trickled throughout the day. They didn't sell out instantly, because I bought these as soon as they said they was available. I'm like, I need them. They fire. People gonna be sleeping, and if you sleeping, I'm definitely keeping. So I'm like, man, I love it. And they dropping it on a weekday. I think these had dropped on Wednesday. I had my little notification and everything. So the price on these were $140. So it came up to like $150 or whatever, you know, after taxes. You get the other kick out too. I still haven't worn these joints yet, but sometimes I try to make it my duty to actually wear the shoe before I review it, so I have a little bit more to say, because some shoes fit different, you know what I mean? But I'm kind of confident. I'm kind of confident in this. I got a feeling it might fit better than an Air Trainer 1, so you won't like feel that waffle feel at the bottom, but we'll see. So these right here, as far as just a quick overview of the details. Obviously, you see these nice Halloween colors. Right here, you have like this this ostrich safari print. This is one of those shoes that actually gave birth to all those safari print shoes you see now. I mean, the Nike Air Safari 270, the Nike Air Trainer 1 Safari, the Foamposite Safari. Oh, those shits look hard. It's countless others. I mean, basically, to me, any shoe with an animal print within Nike, basically, I think they pulled from this. Come on. As far as quality go on this and texture and everything, they fell off. They fell off at this mid panel right here. They fell the hell off. As far as this print, this is my first time ever feeling it. I never felt the OG joints, so I don't know. Down at the bottom, you do have a foam midsole. This white part right here. On the Nike apps, Nike sneaker app, they got an OG crumbling on one of the pictures. I can't wait till the character process takes over with this shoe, and this like piss yellow and lemonade. It actually gives the shoe more character and actually look better, and it hit well with this orange. One of the things that kills this shoe completely in a good way is this sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie leather. Definitely worth it. This is like a collab premium like leather right here. Crazy. I mean, not the hype beast, but this might actually be shattered backboard quality leather right here, because this is crazy. You know what I mean? Look at that. I actually got it stuffed. Let me unstuff it so you can see what I'm talking about, man. So there we go. We got the creases right there. I still haven't even tried these on yet. Like, I got a size 9.5 for a snug fit. Y'all know my regular size is size 10, but with runners I try to go a half size down, or low tops like this. You see that? It's like it's stuck like this. Like, over time, when this breaks in, it's gonna be crazy. So Tinker Hatfield ended up going into a furniture store, and it was one of those old furniture stores, I think in New York. He said you had to be buzzed in to get in, and he was let in, and he ended up seeing this nice ostrich couch. He was so crazy about this couch that, like, he sounded like he wanted to take it home. You know what I mean? So he's like, you know, let me get up the faux ostrich print when I get back to the studio. I need inspiration and blah, blah, blah. So before you know it, he ended up having this. Now, before that, he wanted to do like what we call today like athleisure or lifestyle. You know what I mean? Athleisure is when, you know, instead of using jogger sweatpants to work out in like people used to do, you know what I mean, and actually use it for its purpose, you walk around in like a normal you know, like normal pants. Like, so they call that athleisure or a lifestyle, right? So to me, this is like the first, in a way, I mean, if you think about it, this is like the first lifestyle shoe, at least that I've read on record history, at least especially by Nike. Like, it really didn't too much have a purpose, to my knowledge. Like, excuse me, really didn't too much have a purpose. But I mean, who the hell gonna run with a leather sock liner? I mean, this is more like on the luxe stunting side, you know what I mean? And going to the inside, you got that sweet potato pie orange leather on the sock liner. I believe that the OGs is probably a little bit more plush than this. These is not really that plush. I think they fell off with the side paneling. They could have made that real soft like they did with the orange right here, with the orange leather on the toe. And the ostrich is kind of hard. I think they should have made it like more like of a soft nubuck kind of like feeling, but that's just me. For all I know, maybe this might be the best one, you know what I mean? I don't know. But I'm gonna give it time and see what the aging process does to this shoe, and I'm gonna actually wear it to make sure I can get it to that level where it's just like premium crazy. Going also to the inside, if you haven't seen already, you got Nike Air on the insole. It's like that nice Halloween black, just murder all out, man. And see, you know, I actually cop shoes I'm actually passionate about because I actually have more to say about it. You know what I mean? That's why my videos be so prolonged. A lot of people just be wanting to simple shit, you know, orange, black, green, up, turn off the lights, on foot. You know, that's why the sneaker shit went to shit anyway. You know what I mean? Because people just take shit for granted. Then they on to the next shoe the next week. Then they on, like, y'all need to actually just fall back, or they rather need to just fall back and appreciate what's been done for y'all. Like, y'all actually taking it for granted. Shoes coming back out. People spoil, man. You know what I mean? Like, people be thinking just because they got $1, they can just they entitled to buy anything. Nike chose to bring this back, to bless us with this. This wasn't a wild release. I didn't see this anywhere, man. Like, if you wasn't on the sneakers app or a Noah boutique, like it was a here and there boutiques or whatever overseas, sneakers and stuff, they actually delayed the release on this from last time I checked the release chart. Then there was another here and there boutique I don't really too much know about, sneaker boutiques that actually dropped this, but this kind of went low-key under the radar. It's not at no Finish Line, Foot Locker. What y'all think about that, man? Nike actually kind of doing these no-look passes with some of these hot-ass kicks. Maybe since it wasn't that hype, people just didn't want it. Finish Line probably like, hey, I don't know, you know, maybe we can't move these to the regular Joe. You know what I mean? Somebody that appreciates sneakers probably a cop this joint. So maybe that's, and Nike probably like, you know, the guys that actually care about the sneakers in general, like the sneaker collector, sneaker heads or whatever, they'll find it. And sure enough, I did. So this came out in 1987, my year, my birth year. Now, the crazy thing about it is I'm still tripping on this not having an Air Max bubble. Not even Air Max in the forefoot, but at that time, they couldn't put Air Max in the forefoot at that time. At that time, they was just still just, you'd be lucky if you get it in the back here like this, like in the heel. So, you know, this foam does seem a little flexible, but I'm not expecting nothing crazy. I'm not going to have my expectations all high or anything. Also, too, you got perforations going along the lower part of the tongue. And you also got perforations going through the tongue at the top for breathability. Me, I wanted to actually do a lace swap on these and get more of a like a kind of not a complete lime green, but a bright green. Not a lime green, y'all hear me? Just kind of like a jungle green rope lace to go through this to kind of like bring that jungle safari aspect out. Again, I can't wait till the midsole kind of like yellows a little bit. Look, it's looking a little bit too white in this, which is kind of a turn off a little bit, but it is what it is. I wish they could have tanned it down a little bit, made it more yellow vintage. That definitely would have worked. Now I'm kind of thinking about if they would have just made it blacked out, but I'd definitely take a vintage yellow on the midsole to kind of like bring this to life. Not to go on too much longer, you don't have the best traction at the bottom, so walking on ice in these is definitely not ideal. And before I hit up out here, I want to compare this kit to when they came out like that next year. So the Nike Air Safaris came out in 87. But these came out in 88. And everybody obviously know what this kick is. Oh shit, it still smells good. And you got the print right here. I mean, it's easy. Like, I think Tinker just went, hey, I just made a athleisure luxe lifestyle like kick. You know, I want to do a luxury and athletic joint. Jordan, here you go. Turned up. Put that athleisure. You know what I mean? He got the fashion point on this joint, like from this to this. Now, granted, it's not actually ostrich on this, and we call this elephant print or cement print, but, you know, it worked out. So that's just a quick comparison on what to do, but at least they blessed Jordan with that air bubble. So another thing too, before I hit up out of here, he also said that, Tinker also said that not too many people at Nike were feeling this at the company. It was maybe just like one person really rooting for this shoe, but it's kind of blank. This part right here remind me of the Nike Air Trainer 1. I don't feel like pulling that out right now because I don't feel like going through all those boxes. But that no swoosh on this side does look kind of odd, but it doesn't look that odd on this kick. But on the Nike Air Trainer 1, it looks real odd not having a swoosh right there. Looks somewhat odd, but it's not a big disturbance. The fact that they actually got this swoosh a little too low, I would have brought it up, but that's just me. That's just me. Tinker's still fire. He's still the man. Also going to the top, you do have the Nike Air Safari on the tongue. Just want to get that up for you guys real quick without unlacing the shoe. So if I can get that, okay. So I'm going on 14. So yeah, I wish they could have put Nike Air on the back in orange or black. Like, y'all did it on this. Come on, come on, come on, put Nike Air on the back. But I'm just a customer, so rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Nail Goodfella Nail. When I see this shoe, I think about sweet potato pie, Halloween, shattered backboard, luxe, lifestyle, athleisure. As far as fits, you know, you can always go with an all black just to play it safe, but this one of the ones you can actually think up a fit and possibly put it together, possibly put up something nice. So rate, comment, and subscribe. 15 minutes long, 15 minutes strong. I actually care about this kick, y'all. Not to say I don't care about my other ones, but man, I don't think too many people did a review on this yet. So peace.